We are here, back on your screens. Yesterday we missed out. It was because we had to go out there to support young artist Kwame Nat's video shoot. And it took a different turn after we had to go do some recordings for the Accra Invasion Project. Because of that, team Sammy Flex TV, we left Chemo alone in the studio. Chemo couldn't do magic. Next time he has to divide himself into thrice. So he can do the show and keep you guys glued to your TV sets and devices. My name is Sammy Flex. Showbiz Daily is here once again. Team is ready. Roland Amate from Shagzy, Shatter Movement, Empire, Roland Report on YouTube and RolandReport.com. And in Team Dodi Solomon, Chemo is also at the extreme end from Intidosu Digital Solutions to take care of all your engagement online, monetization, promotion, and management, as well as Sammy Flex TV's online manager. Behind the scenes, Theophilus Digos is handling our camera for us. He is the director of, how do you call it? Director of photography. DOP. And also to Bujuline's editor for putting together the pieces for us to enjoy. Now, I don't know whether I should consider this as good news or bad news. And to some people, I know they will be welcoming this as excitement, and because to them, they see it as a disadvantage or as a strength over the other. Alan Chemantin's party, that is the Butterfly Movement, finally, they've put out their running mate. And do you know who their running mate is? He's actually a former musician, a member of the group called Echo. And at the moment, he's also more or less like a politician, a media person. In fact, he's passed out. Yes, true. He went to the bar to drink some one or two. Yes, so he has also been called to the bar. Yes, it's true. I think I saw his photo some weeks or months ago. Yeah, that's true. So, to us, the people in the fraternity, looks like there's something I cannot share here though, but it looks like Alan Chemantin's team, they're really eyeing our fraternity because I wish I could share that one information, but I can't share it. Classified information, so I can't share that. And today, our man is there. I've heard that some people who are in the opposition, NPP, they've started calling the running mate Golo Golo because the guy had a hit song called Golo Golo, Shake Here Golo Golo, and they are even making fun of it and all that. Now, what does it mean to us in the space? Does it mean that people should not lock themselves up in the music space, whether it is working or not? Because I'm sure the point man felt, Charlie, the music thing is not working, or let him do what else he can do. And today, look at him. He is the running mate for the Butterfly Movement. Meanwhile, the NPP guys too are jubilating. Oh, so is this what you could get? And the conversations up, down, like that. Well, what do you see in this whole movement? Ex-musician, now running mate for the Butterfly Movement.
Well, it's a big deal. It's a big deal for our space.
A big deal?
Yeah, it's a big deal for our space. But not.
Then you have that information. The other information that I can't talk.
Yes.
Does Shemo also have it?
I don't think Shemo.
Oh, okay. Later whisper when you are done. Whisper into Chemo's ears. Yeah.
No, you see, it's a big deal for us in the space, but generally not so much of a big deal because I'm sure if they are able to, or we are able to strike out the factors by which they considered in selecting the person, him being part of our space was not so much of one of the huge factors. You understand? Not so much of one of the huge factors because, and I can say that even his legal background was a huge contributing factor to the reason why somebody like him would be selected. Yes, I know everybody who comes or who is being selected as a running mate or into a position comes with some form of leverage, something they can bring to the table, which will influence people to say we want this person or that person. Okay. But then, generally, or in the political space, they will mock him because
they'll mock who?
The friend said
Alan Chemantin.
Yes, they will mock their party. Of course, it is one of the ways to destabilize you. it is one of the ways to discredit you. It is one of the ways to make you unpopular. Showing how unserious you are with it. Even if the person that you are bringing is the quote and unquote the wisest person on earth, they will still find a way to discredit the person in any way. And if you would want to even check how they are even going about it, even from the onset, it doesn't make sense. But that is what they still want to do.
Yeah,
it is just like Dr. Baumia choosing Napo. Now it has nothing to do with Napo's competence, whether or not he's done anything even for the country, or when he was in office, the kind of things he achieved, like whoever he is. So now it is about the things that he's saying that is being used against him. Nothing more, nothing less. So in the political arena, they will just find anything. Just it may not be something of huge substance. They will just find anything, trivialize it, and just use it to discredit you, because in their space they know some of these things work. They know it has effect, because there are people that do not vote based on maybe logical reasoning or something that they would want to consider, or serious policies. Some people vote based on some of these things that they say or tell each other.
True. So
in that sense, they would definitely use some of these things to destabilize you. But then I would say congratulations to Merkel, because he's done very well for himself.
True.
Aside him having a successful music career, what he had in the music space was successful. Because there are people who came into the music same space, they did not get even half of what he got. The fact that he's cross-carpet into a different space doesn't mean he failed. Perhaps it got to a point he was tired, or maybe to him, in his vision as a musician, that was the point he wanted to end his career. You can't determine by the fact that he switched. Maybe that was where he wanted to pause his music. Just like people have, I think not long ago, Stonebwoy even said he has some few years even to enter into the political space. Everybody and how the vision they have in entering, in entering a space. So me, I would just congratulate him. Yes, people will see him as unserious. People are going to make all sorts of mockery about his position and all of that. But he knows what he wants and the reason why he accepted this.
Can he add something to the butterfly movement?
Oh, he cannot add anything. Oh, you cannot add anything.
Then why was he called? Because when you are called as a running mate, you are supposed to add something. Reason Napo is adding something to Baumia. But whether you like it or not, he's adding something to Baumia.
He's adding. The reason why I'm saying he will not add anything, even if you add something, it will be to the political party as the butterfly movement. But as to whether that particular influence will transcend into the whole political space and maybe cause some tables to shake or not, that one I don't think so. Maybe he's adding value, saying that okay, maybe he's coming from the creative arts background. But even now, his relevance in the creative arts, in the creative or entertainment space is low. So even if he is going to add certain value to the butterfly movement, not much would come from the entertainment space. That's why I'm saying, from where I sit, he will not add anything. Even if he adds, it may not be so visible for us to see that, oh, this is the influence that this person is bringing. Because I'm just imagining, okay, even if they want somebody from the entertainment industry, go and pick somebody like Shatawale. Go and pick somebody like Sarkodie and announce right now. Because their relevance in the space is huge currently. That is when you tell me that they will be able to drive certain form of numbers into the party. But the guy's numbers in terms of relevance in the entertainment space is as low as the ones that are upcoming. You understand? And yes, he's done it before. He's enjoyed fame and all of that. But currently, his popularity in the entertainment space is not much. So if he is going to add something, it may be probably something intellectual or something that pertains to maybe the field that he's currently practicing. That is the law field or whatever. That's what he's going to add to or beef to the party. Obi rough, not obe your party ni bibia. When they sue, they can get the likes of him and probably others to go and defend or maybe go and battle in that sense. But as to whether numbers game day, they ICB, it will not do anything like that.
Well, we still wish him well. Some of us are. I whisper to Chemo before I go to him, so he will know how to handle the next conversation. Personally, I'm proud of him. He has been a good friend to me some years ago, and we are still friends. As though we are not all in the same industry again, we are still friends. Anytime he calls on me, I know it has been a vibe like that. I think he's even come to an interview here before in the studio. Yeah, he's come to an interview here.
I think somewhere last year.
Yeah, he's been here before for an interview. So yes, big ups to Kwame Danso. Now he'll be His Excellency Kwame Danso here.
A Ghanaian with a legal profession will prefer that you call him
lawyer. Okay.
Maybe
barrister.
Esquire.
Okay. I know. Kwame Danso, Esquire. Lawyer Kwame Danso. Okay. My learned colleague.
Elijah Kwame Danso.
I tell you.
So
my first question, do you think he's about to add something to the butterfly movement?
If he knew earlier, then I think they made a mistake. They made him be.
He knew earlier.
Yeah, as in they consulted him that.
I wonder if he knew earlier because of some information some of us have.
Yeah. For me, I think he will not add up much in terms of maybe the youth. I mean, when you listen to the interview or you read about some of the things that they considered choosing him, I think they thought that he can have an impact when it comes to entertainment and the youth
front.
In general. Yes, youth front.
I know.
But I think they made a mistake not to. I mean, if that was their intention, they should have informed him earlier, or in fact alert him even at the time that you were not sure that he is the one, so that he will start doing something for us to start questioning or asking what is happening here, what is he about. Before we know, then this thing will come, the announcement will come, and then people will not be surprised, and it will be difficult at that time to use his entertainment side against him, especially the politicians.
Okay.
What is going on about the Golo MP
running mate
and all that is a political tactic. I mean, he will not be the first politician to enter into politics. So
the first musician, you mean?
The first musician to enter into politics. So for people to use that against him is purely political, and we know the history or the perception that some of us or majority of Ghanaians have about entertainment. When you are into entertainment, they don't take you serious, regardless of what you make and all that. You are not part of what they will consider as serious people trying to do something. So if you want to use somebody like that, you have to prepare him. You have to let him be ready for the game or for the political front. Because Obo is not doing bad. Obo too was a musician before becoming a politician. And Obo, his influence in even MPP party now is not bad. He has even gotten appointment. He is serving in the current administration. So why would you use it against somebody else who also want to venture into it? I mean, it's not so strong to use it against him, his entertainment bit, but because he didn't start early, now that you are going to fight that thing, it will be difficult for you to even come out with what you really want to help people with. It's like you are going to defend, it's not because I'm an entertainer or I've been an entertainer before, so I can't do the job. Meanwhile, you have a message to send across. So that's why I'm saying that they made a mistake not to announcing him earlier or prompting him to do certain things. When you get to the political front or even the administrative front, he is not that new, but he's underground doing his thing. He's been hosting a program on Pan-African TV.
I know.
And again, he's the son-in-law of Kwesi Pratt. Kwesi Pratt is not a small
politician.
To
groom a great politician, yes.
And I think they have a very good relationship. So that's why he's even working in his company. So he's not like a mere entertainer or anything like that. He has been in the game for a while, but he's just underground. So for him to just coming from underground and be in front like that is some way. That's why people are now asking, hey, what is Alan Martin trying to do? Is he really serious? So if he had introduced him earlier, the guy at that time will fight the golo thing and other things. And at this time, people would have say, okay,
finished with that. Would have done some 1 or 2 interviews to speak some language that people.
Then people would say, okay, now let's throw that thing out and let's see what he can offer. But now it's time for him to defend Golo. And we have only, I think, less than 3 months to go. So for that reason, I think the choice is some way. For the reason that he has to now put himself up for, I am more than the entertainment person that you know. And guess what? Even the headlines coming out now, you will see it. Former musician is now a running mate for Alan Martin. People will obviously bring it up. So I think that's where they made a mistake. And for that reason, I think his impact now in the entertainment space is not that huge. He's been more corporate than entertainment. So for that reason, I don't think he can have any influence like that. It will take time. Maybe now he has started. So after this one or any other electoral season coming, I think we will feel him more than what we will be seeing this time around. But this one, I don't think he will make any meaningful impact.
See, I catch it down.
Cheddar, so my.
Cheddar, my. Don't call my.
Cheddar, I think he has filed. I don't know why they have not named the
running mate yet.
And I heard that this lady, Sammy,
but she declined.
Yes, she declined.
Yeah. Well, it's all good. We are still looking forward to see what will happen in the coming days. Whether lawyer Kwame Danso Elijah will be able to add something to the butterfly movement. But then, as much as some of us know, the butterfly movement, they were eyeing some top celebrity for their running mate. I don't know how it fell out or it fell off. Why it did not happen. One day, I'll open it up for you to know. Just stay tuned. Now, let me go back to Chemo and ask that why will Kofi Kinata be so excited about the mention of his name by Otumfuo said to the second Nana Onkwaso Piao. Kofi Kinata seems to be so excited. Now, after the mention of his name in the address delivered by Otumfuo during the Fetu Afashe Festival in Cape Coast, Kofi Kinata has not stopped jubilating online. In fact, he's not stopped celebrating that mention. There are videos of him flying some big clothes on him as a cloth to go meet him. There are videos on him watching the thing and feeling like, and he's even said that, hey, after that mention, he said the way his numbers and streams are flying. And I'm asking, what do we think is making Kofi Kinata overly excited about this? This is not even an award to his career. This is not $1 million to his, but man is excited. What did it happen, or how did it happen? First, the video of Otumfuo mentioning him and their reaction. Then we come back to continue with this conversation.
We have a judiciary that may not be perfect, but it deserves credit.
I see. This is a major human take at home. This is a meeting speech.
Which look at Ghana and concede. Sometimes listen to the wisdom of our musicians and reflect on a piece like Kofi Kinata's Obi Nyawaye.
It is finished. It is finished.
Hey, Nkuma. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, so let me go back to Chemu and ask him why the gentleman seems to be excited like that.
Yeah, I think he has given you a hint. And the hint is that his numbers are going up.
Okay.
So obviously he can be excited. Getting good numbers means if you do your things well, it can translate into what we are all looking for, the money that we are looking for.
Fact.
And this is it. So if he is excited, it's one of it. And I saw his I think even on LinkedIn, yes, he wrote something like, Antiama, now your son has made it or something like that. So and this is big. It's a huge thing, especially based on Kofi Kinata's brand. This is what you need to win any corporate organization that you are looking for.
True.
And he has the record already. So getting this endorsement is a done deal. When it comes to corporate organization looking for somebody to influence, Kofi Kinata will be on top. He will be the #1 pick for any corporate entity in Ghana here. In fact, even outside for international organizations like UN and other organizations like European Union, USA, they will all pick Kofi Kinata ahead of anybody. If it's a bidding thing that you are going to bid, after mentioning that this is the recognition I have, it's a done deal. Nobody will come close. So, in fact, this is bigger than even an award, any award that he has earned in his life.
Wow.
So, I'm not surprised that he's happy like that. And fortunately for him, he's working with UN already. He has an ambassadorial.
Okay.
And
he went to US for some speech recently.
The migration.
Yeah. I remember.
So he is in the right place, and getting this huge endorsement has sealed the deal for him. So if he's happy, it's part of it. His happiness is that now he will be mentioned anywhere a corporate entity is looking for somebody to give ambassadorial deal or just work something with. So that's why he will be happy. And this is it. I mean, getting a huge personality like Otumfuo to mention you, telling people that I listen to Kofi Kinata is a big deal. So he should be happy. And in fact, the team, if I was even part of the team, we will be organizing to meet Otumfuo. We will be finding all means to meet him. And
okay, so we're talking about organizing to meet Otumfuo begs this question. There are others who are also arguing that, but when such a figure is delivering a speech and he mentions you, it is obviously not his words. There might be someone who has written the speech for him to deliver. So if because of this, you're saying you're going to look for him, how heavy would that be? Because it is a speech that he delivered.
Yes, it is a speech. Probably somebody wrote it for him. But don't also discount the fact that he can also tell the speech writer to put certain things in, and it will include I want to reference Kofi Kinata's song. So there are so many possibilities, and you can't just say Otumfuo will read anything when you just present it to him. It doesn't work like that. He will go through the whole thing and then approve of it before he will come out and read.
That is true.
I remember in one of his speech he said that these people brought him a speech.
MPP
people, and then they told him, Nana, yes, I'll go by the
speech.
And then we all heard what he said. He said that
I remember that conversation.
Yes, so he will not come and say anything without his input. And because of that, it could be that he even told the writer or whoever that I want to reference Kofi Kinata, so put that part in. And I'm so sure that it could be coming from him direct. That's why he even missed the title of the song.
Okay.
Because the writer would have do a research to get the title right. For Otumfuo to reference some bigger part of the song, but not the title of the song. For me, I'm convinced that Otumfuo, in fact, made sure that thing will be in for him to reference. And again, he didn't only reference that, he also referenced how anytime that he is about to speak, the people behind him, the song that they sing is similar to that. So he also said that, yes, like the way my people sometimes say, Obi na say Bianco baby. Anytime Otumfuo is about to speak, there are some people behind him. I don't know how you call them in English, but I'm going to be doing a chair or motunumbi and son or started to and there's a portion in there that before he speaks, they would say that line, Obinya say Bianco baby. Like people wish they were like him. Yes, before he speaks. So I'm so convinced that he's aware of Kofi Kinata and he knows the song in his own way. He may not be able to sing everything, but he knows the song. So for me, it is big, and Kofi Kinata should take advantage of this. In fact, go there, take pictures with him to even not just seal the deal, but even like buried anybody coming. Because at that point, you have every reference to say that this is what the corporate bodies are looking for, and you have it. You even have connection to Otumfuo. What again? So this is big, and I will advise the team to do their possible best to meet Otumfuo.
Well, Kofi Kinata, carry on. Chemo says the celebration should not end now. You can go ahead to even do some more celebrations. So why are you sitting down? Go ahead and celebrate even more. Kofi Kinata seems to be very excited about this. Well, let me go on to Roland and ask him if he also feels same as Kofi Kinata is feeling, or some portions might let him mellow in the celebrations. Yes, Ro.
Some people celebrate nominations, do a whole party, a whole gathering, a whole event, and Otumfuo has mentioned you and you want to go and sleep. Sleep. Yeah. You see, recognition comes in different folds. Sometimes if people don't regard award plaques, it is not because they detest them or they don't respect them. They do. But in terms of hierarchy, on the kind of recognition they are actually looking for in their life, that particular thing may not be so relevant. It is, haven't we seen Kinata win awards? He won Songwriter of the Year, how many times? 4 times, right?
Yeah.
Back to back to back.
Yeah.
But then, how, did we see him jubilate like this? No. For somebody that has his name named after an act in his school, the Kofi Kinata way.
The Kofi Kinata way.
Yes, the Kinata way. You know what the Kinata way is?
What does it mean? Yeah, I don't know.
When the students, you see the way Amafoye ran away. Yeah, when you go to school, you do run away.
They call the Kofi Kinata way.
The Kinata way.
The place that he
mostly uses to do the runaway. For him, he does it. School.
Senior high school.
Yes. Close in Tono school. So you see, and even I remember when he did the album Listening, his song Antiama was one that was addressing his relationship with his mother, and how stubborn he was, and how his mother used to advise him to take care of himself so nothing bad happens to him. So when Otumfuo mentioned him, the reason why he said Antiama have made it is because Charlie, this is the person that you all didn't like because of certain characters that I was exhibiting, like certain things I was doing in terms of moving out of the house, going to places you guys asked me not to go. But then this is the result. Out of the things that I picked during those points, these are some of the things that I've been able to do with it. So it wasn't as black as you people were seeing it. And for Otumfuo to mention you, like Chemo rightfully said, Charlie, now it is about looking good in the eyes of society. And that is what will bring you whatever you are looking for.
Yeah.
That is what will open the doors for you, nothing more, nothing less. If you don't look good in the eyes of society, trust me, many doors will be shut on you.
Yeah.
And it may not come as... That is why some people will go the length and breadth for them to even get award plaques recognition. Because to them, that is what they feel will open the doors for them. But for Kinata, and the things that he's even been doing for the past 5 years in the game, this, see, we actors see, most of the projects that he's been championing even for the last 2 years or 3 years of his music career, this is one of the things that he needs most, these kind of endorsements. So he will jubilate. And you see, You were asking on whether okay, these speeches are mostly written by people. Yes, but you see the people that also read them, they read them because it is what represents what they want to say.
They want to say. Okay.
It is them. That is why some of them would prepare a speech for them, approve of it, but the moment they get to the podium, they can just shift it aside and go and do a freestyle or go freely with it. Say whatever they have in their mind. So it is like that. Most of the things that these people say is a true representation of what they actually want to tell the people.
Okay.
So I'm sure if it were to be a different musician and Otumfuo didn't know nothing about it, he would have probably questioned whoever wrote or put that musician in there. Even if the person is as good as Kenyatta, he still wants to have an idea of what he's saying so that he will be aligned with the fact that, okay, it is truly what I want to tell the people. They will not just come and say anything anyhow. You understand? So it is huge for somebody of his caliber to reference you even in his speech.
Okay.
It doesn't come often. You don't get it. And let's look at the number of big artists that we have in this country. Kenyatta is not the only big artist. Yes, we know most of them have huge influence and all of that. But for your song or for what you do to fit into somebody's speech or somebody's statement that he wants to tell the people, this is huge. It means your songs are impactful. You have huge impact, and it is not only with the masses, but even with the elite. You still have influence in there. So tomorrow, if Kenyatta is standing maybe on a UN platform and would want to tell the people why they should listen to him, he has all these people to reference. Yes, and say, Charlie, this person recognized me in his speech. That person recognized this my song. And it is huge for him. So for him, I think the jubilation there, it just started.
It's simple.
And I like the fact that it is coming right after the release of his project. You know, the release, Kenyatta has never been somebody that is a fan of releasing body of works. You understand? And for him to have, for this particular thing to have come after that, I believe it is also going to boost his confidence for him to say that, okay, then let me go hard.
And do some more.
I am on the right path. And these are some of the recognitions. So yeah, somebody may be fine. People too quite fitty. I say I call America. I say shoot up bucket to plenty guitar coach na red carpet. So that is what Onuhunu as huge recognition. So to some people, it is about people mentioning them. It is about their social capital, not be a certain recognition. And probably they don't know how to monetize it. Because of you, man award, who start monetizing no. But Kenyatta, I tell you, can monetize this particular speech more than an award plaque. You know, I would say congratulations to him, and I also agree with Chemu. Otumfuo, he has to go and see Otumfuo.
Well, thank you so much. Now, let's move on to do the final thing so we can run away from here. And this is about a collaboration coming up that I've seen between Nigerian comic actor Brain Jota, and when you come to Ghana, Ghana's stage actor, comic actor, General Ntetia. And they are coming to do something. You play me, I play you. It's a comedy show coming up. Because Roland has been with these event people, I'll go back to him to give him the opportunity to share some background with us, what is about to happen, and again ask, is this the way to go? Because I know some of our skit makers and theater producers are really doing well. They need a larger audience. They need a larger reception. And with this collaboration coming up, Brain Jota versus General Ntetia in You Play Me, I Play You. Is this the way to go? Ghana-Nigerian collaboration, some of the things that we've been talking about. Information is that Brain Jota came to Ghana. There has been series of meetings and press activities just to laud the project that is about to happen here in Ghana. I hear it to be happening at two places. That is the National Theatre as well as the Bukom Boxing Arena. All these things coming up. Ro, what information do you have to share? But you can also check some videos on our screens as well whilst Roland is telling us this.
Well, this is huge, and let me also state that the play is actually a story written by Efo Kojomaogbe, one of the finest writers in Ghana. So
veteran at that.
Veteran writer. So you see, This is
But
huge.
he's no more.
The late,
This is huge. This is huge. You see, this is not only for the theater side of the industry, but also into the movie side as well. Because these are very good actors that are not only limited to stage acting, but also mainstream movie acting as well. And whatever they do as actors transcends from the stage even into the mainstream movie. We all know how our movie industry has been lately. So when we get some of these collaborations, it helps us in improving. And the combination of Brain Jota and General Entatia is another way of stamping the love Ghana and Nigeria has. These two countries cannot do without each other, whether we like it or not.
True.
Between Ghana and Nigeria, there is Togo, there is Benin. But then we will still bypass all these two countries and go to Nigeria. Not long ago, there was a video that popped up that went viral of some Ghanaian actors and Nigerian actors, the Majid Michel, the Yvonne Okoro Dems, and I think after a set, they were just having fun, rapping and all of that.
I remember seeing that too.
When you see how people are responding to that particular video, it clearly tells that yes, we may have our differences, but when it comes to championing a common goal between these two countries, it is something that the two countries have no control over. It is like falling in love for the first time. You just go with whatever you are feeling. But then, Brain Jota has been in Ghana. I think he was in Ghana some few weeks ago. They've done their own recce as a team, or as the team coming from the other side. General Entatia hosted them very well. They went to the National Theatre to shoot some few documentaries before the event. The event is in November. So they have technically about a month and some few days to the main event, 8th and 9th, of which the 8th will be at the National Theatre and the 9th will be at the Bukom Boxing Arena. These two choice of venues speaks a lot because yes, the National Theatre has been the home of theatre in Ghana. But then opening it up into a wider audience, somebody would ask, so why didn't they probably go to the Grand Arena or any other edifice that we have or venues that we have in Ghana, but the Bukom Boxing Arena? I believe it is also an influence of what the kind of message General Entatia wants to send, and perhaps that is what they want to do. So I believe it is good for them, and the choice of venue is going to expose that side of Accra to a different set of entertainment, because we all know the kind of entertainment that is centered around the Bukom Boxing Arena. It is either sporting activities or musical activities. But then when some of these elite form of entertainment are sent into such places, it gives them a whole different vibe and how to patronize those things, even when some people would want to go. And I think Obi Amponsa is also doing his in December. He's also doing his comedy special in December at the same venue. So this particular play is going to be an opening for him as well. It is going to be very beneficial for them to understand that, okay, aside these activities that we are known, like we get all these times, there are different stuff that can also be done here. And if a stage play can be hosted at the Bukom Boxing Arena, why not a comedy special? So I'll say big ups to General for still holding forth the Ghana-Nigeria. So
is this a partnership or he paid Brain Jota?
It's a partnership. It's a partnership.
Okay.
It's a partnership between his company and some other partners in the entertainment industry. So it means that in the near future, he is also likely to go to Nigeria to
do something.
It's possible.
That is if it was that kind of agreement and conversation.
I mean, it's possible. When it comes to entertainment, some decisions can even be taken right after something. Like it happens. They will call it vibe. They will call it vibe. And when it comes to entertainment, some of these things you can't take it off. So I believe, yes, after this one, we are going to see so many. Even Jeffrey Notte was in Nigeria to shoot some few skits with some people as well. And I think they would come and reciprocate it. So it's a big deal for Ghana and Nigeria movie industry.
Well, we wish General Entatia well in this approach, and I know some comedians are also looking forward to even feature some musicians that they think they have the comedy spirit in them. Kofi Kinata, Shatawale, the people they are really hunting. Stoneboy. Oh, Stoneboy. I'm not sure Patapa. He has it like that. Well, Patapa also has it. Something like that. Yes, Patapa has it. And they are looking forward to also collaborate with them.
Is too serious.
It's not about being too serious. They don't have it. It's about having it. It's now. You see, there are some people when maybe you see Sarkodie outside. For when you are with him inside,
he's very joking.
He might have it.
It's just like Shatawale. When you are closer to him, for 2 hours, he can crack joke for about 1 hour.
Exactly. Yes, but some people are able to do it outside. Others are not able to do it outside. But I hear even when he was on the landing stage, he cracked some jokes as well.
He does. In the middle of his performance, he do stage comedy, like stand-up comedy, then continue.
Well, Chamo, close this for us. Ghana-Nigeria collaboration, is this the way out?
Big ups. I mean, yes, this is one of the ways. And if opportunity comes, you don't say that, wait for me, I'm going home to prepare and come back. No, the opportunity bus will leave you there. So whenever there's an opportunity and you think you are ready for it, you just grab it and move with it. And I think General Ntatia in this case is doing justice to that. Brain Jota is really influential, not only in Nigeria, in Ghana, and in fact Africa as a whole. I can even say even the world stage may be looking for him. So General Ntatia will be a very good it will be a very good point or opportunity for Brain Jota to also move to the next level, and for General Ntatia to also go along with it. So I think this is a very good collaboration, and especially if it goes well, obviously they will go and do it in Nigeria as well, and maybe try other countries apart from besides Ghana and Nigeria. So I think this is a good opportunity, and Brain Jota, General Ntatia should do his best so that they get something good going, and then it will not just end here. They will continue to do something, or even put it on our screens, not just the theater that we are looking for. Because General Ntatia, he has been in movies as well. He's doing his own thing. So doing this plus his movies, I mean, it will be huge. So for me, I'm wishing him all the best. I want this one to go well, so that it will not just end like that. They will continue to do more, even besides this one. So for me, I think this is a good news, and it is good for both of them, the artists involved here, and also it is good for the industry in general. Because if people love whatever that they will do on that day, I mean, it will even also encourage others to try something like that. And this one, I mean, I would say all the best to both of them.
Well, congratulations to Ghana and Nigeria. And once again, this has been one of the cries of Sammy Flex. Give and take. Give and take. Not take. When it becomes take, the vibe does not vibe. But when it becomes give and take, then the vibe. Shout out to all my. Oh no, I'm saying it directly. What I'm saying is directly. Can't you see it's direct? It is give and take. Ghana and Nigeria. That's it. Shout out to all my Nigerian fans, man. Remember that on that day, if some of you are here in Ghana, you have to come, or some of you even have to come with Brain Jota to come see this. And I am also praying for a return. A return, as in General Ntatia also going to Nigeria to do this with Brain Jota. Until then, we are closing on this note. Special thanks once again to Intim Dodu Solomon Chemo, Roland Amate, to Buju Lens, as well as Theophilus Digosh for making this happen. This has been Showbiz Daily. My name is Sammy Flex. Remember to subscribe to us and share your commentaries with us here on the show as well. We see you when we see you. Until then, we're out of here. Bye-bye.